everyone, Popcorn Culture Junkie here. I'm beginning to think there's a new trend going on with 40-year-old women. I'm beginning to think that after they hit 40, their brains somehow revert back to adolescence. Don't believe me? Just watch an episode or two of Maury or Jerry where you got these 40-year-old moms dressing like freaking teenage hoes. I mean, am I wrong? Or, case in point, I have to deal with this cunt cake of a coworker who, who's in her 40s, but she decides to gossip about me behind my back as if she were 14. She apparently decided to tell a couple coworkers that I'm so lazy and that I don't do anything but fill the cooler and turn on a light or two. Well, we have this list of things that are supposed to get done at the store. The thing is, though, sometimes it ends up being one person doing more of the list than the other, mainly if we're extremely fucking busy. As I recall that day, I was getting leach containers prepped up because we sell bait at our store. I filled propane tanks and, oh wait, I was waiting on customers. But according to this bitch, I'm lazy. Of course. And she's telling my other coworkers this, like, they're not gonna fucking tell me. If you're a 40-year-old woman and, you came and, if you have an issue with someone and you came and tell them you have an issue with them, then you're a goddamn coward. There's just no getting around it. So I confronted her later on as we were clocking out. Part of me wanted to confront her during the shift, but because, don't want the customers catching wind of anything, and because I'm trying to keep it professional, I didn't. So, I decided to confront her as we were clocking out. I go, the next time you have a problem with something I'm doing or not doing, I strongly suggest you come to me about it and not tell everyone that I'm lazy. And she's all, oh, I never said you were lazy. I never said anything about you. People are just talking shit. But from what I heard about this woman, she does a lot of shit talking herself. And I knew flat out she was lying. She was denying the whole thing, that she was talking shit about me. So then the next time I was working with her, she was all sweet as punch. Pardon the background noise, the cats are acting stupid. That's enough, Houdini. Pardon me. Anyway, though, if you're a 40-year-old woman, I would think that you have had the maturity by then, but apparently I'm mistaken. And it isn't just her. I mean, she started talking shit about me again, it seems. That I actually suggested that I actually said we should just keep someone's leftover change. First of all, I said to her, I wish we could split it, but being that this is someone we know, and that I'm not really that kind of a person, we shouldn't. But she's making it sound like, I'm basically a thief and all this shit. What a dumbass. And then there was another 40-year-old woman who used to work at the same store, but from what I heard, had a screaming conniption fit, just like a teenager, and decided to storm out the door. Yeah. I often wonder if maturity peaks in the 30s or something. And it's not just her either, although this bitch was going around saying that she's going to rescue a pug, one of my late mom's pugs. She couldn't be bothered with simply saying, oh, I'm going to buy a pug from someone. Oh no, she had to say she was rescuing it. Like I and my sister-in-law have been treating the thing like shit or something. Yeah. Yep, real fucking mature. And then there was another coworker back in Virginia, back at the 7-Eleven I worked at there. She was also in her 40s, had a kid in college. She was only there for the weekends, but man, did she gossip like it was nobody's business. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with that heifer. And it's like, she's just an absolute bitch to everyone. It's like, again, what the fuck is wrong with these 40-something women? I mean, fuck. If I ever get that bad at 40, somebody shoot me. And the shocking thing is, I'm only 4 years away from that. I just hope I don't turn into one of these conniving, gossiping bitches just like that. I mean, then again, when my mom hit her 40s, I mean, she also lost her freaking mind then. I mean, she also reverted back to a teenager. I mean, is there something with women and 40s? I mean, do a lot of women hit their midlife crises by then? Honestly, I don't get it. Are they trying to recapture some of the youth that they lost? I mean, I suppose in my mom's case, maybe, because she had me at 20. She never really gone out and did a lot of dumb shit in her 20s because, well, there was me, then came along my two brothers. So who the fuck knows? I know that I'm gonna be damn sure that when I'm in my 40s that I don't lose my goddamn mind because, well, I already did all the crazy shit in my 20s and, well, part of my 30s. I don't have to revert back to acting like a goddamn teenager. But back to the initial complaint, though, about the coworker who decides to gossip about me, and even though unfortunately I had my last 2 days of work with her, I did decide to say that if she ever talked shit about me again, I would make her flashcards. I know, it sounds really silly, but if you're a 40-something-year-old woman and you're asking your coworkers what 5 times 0 is, or 8 times 2 is, and you talk about going to school and being an accountant, yeah, I'm sure H&R Block will take you right there on the spot. Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll do it. I did initially decide to make her some flashcards of her basic multiplication facts. However, I decided that making a YouTube video would be a little bit better. I mean, if I hand her a bunch of flashcards, all she'll probably do is just talk more shit about me, even though I won't be working there for much longer. And she'll probably make the rest of my coworkers' lives a living hell. And I like my coworkers too much to do that to them. However, though, Skankarella decides to put in her 2-week notice as of yesterday, so she's now supposedly leaving at the end of the month. I mean, good riddance to her at the end of the month, but by then I'll be in Minneapolis getting ready for school. Even so, it sucks for the rest of the coworkers. And to any 40-year-old women acting like teenagers, grow the fuck up. You're never gonna see adolescence again. Stop acting like goddamn fools, and stop dressing like goddamn skanks. You're not impressing anybody. You know, yes, we all get old. Deal with it. Acting like a damn teenager and dressing like one, it's not gonna make you any younger. Hate to break it to you, but you know what? You're never gonna see your teens again. So just suck it up and fucking deal with it. And start dressing and acting like you're in your damn 40s.